probably the most uncomfortable, awkward thing I've probably ever done in my life.
How hard self-growth can actually be.
TMI, so I apologise in advance.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I have such an exciting video for you today. Something you've never seen before. Back with another weekly vlog. Happy Thursday everybody. How are we doing? It's actually Tuesday. My mum has been here for the last, well, like 2 nights. She came Sunday evening, we had all of yesterday, and she left this morning at like 12:15, so it's now 4. I didn't want to pick up my camera while my mum was here, just because I wanted to chill. We went shopping and stuff, and I haven't seen my mum like properly in a while, so I didn't want to shove a camera in her face. It was really, really nice, and I've just been sat here all day editing the weekly vlog, so I don't want to start the vlog because it would have been a bit boring, but now it's 4 o'clock. I need to go on a run. I went to the physio yesterday. They had a little look at my shins because someone DM'd me and got me quite worried. So I was like, I want to just go and get it checked out, and then at least, you know, I can get some advice and whatnot. But yesterday in Selfridges, there was a little Lululemon sale, and I've really wanted a pair of Wonder Train leggings. I wear the same 2 leggings on repeat. Really want a pair of Wonder Train ones, which are kind of like, they feel similar to the Aligns, but they are designed for training, not like yoga. And these ones were on sale for £40, and they're normally 88. So these are actually the cropped ones. They're 23 inches, I think, 23, but they're really not that cropped. They're really not that cropped on me at all. So I got all these, and yeah, the physio basically was like, yeah, you've got shin splints. To be honest, just wasn't that concerned. Told me a few things to do, what not to do, and absolutely beat up my calves with the worst massage I've ever had, and they are starting to bruise, which she said they probably will, but was like, basically, you're fine to keep running and to run through it. But I think I'm gonna have a crumpet actually, and then we're gonna go and do a 5k. It has been horribly raining all day, so I've kind of been waiting for it to stop, / I've been editing, but now, like, you know, that point in the day where I'm a bit tired, I don't really want to go, but I know I should. And we are literally like 4 weeks out. We're 6 weeks out to the half marathon. Like, I feel like I last spoke to my coach and we were 8 and we were really excited, and then 2 weeks went by when my shins were just sore and we just weren't really sure what to do. So now we're 6 weeks out. We're probably about 5 weeks out before I start like really tapering my training. So like I have 4 weeks until my big run, like my big run of my training, and I've not even done 10k yet. So I want to get 2 5s in this week and hopefully a 7. So it's only Tuesday. So 3 runs and 2 workouts, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I've got a really fun week. We're going to London tomorrow to a Blogosphere travel creator show. Thursday, I've got loads of fun free events. Up in Media City, they're doing like a wellbeing live event I just found on Eventbrite. Top tip, if you want something to do in your town, wherever you live, literally go on Eventbrite, filter it to free, and loads of free fun events will come up. So I've got like I booked onto this talk about like basically burnout, like stress, burnout from work kind of thing, just because I thought that might be interesting to hear, you know, insight for me, insight for the podcast. I just like talking about things like that. And then I'm going to a laughter yoga, which interesting. So that's only half an hour. I'm excited to do that. Then Thursday evening, we're going to comedy. There's actually going to be loads of us. Me, Tia, Alex, and Alex's flatmate was going, and now Tia's flatmate, Leah's coming. And I think some of you guys that came to the brunch are coming, because I said like, oh, I'll probably be there if you want to come along. It's literally so much fun. So I'm literally, there's probably going to be about 8, 9 of us, which will be really funny. And then hopefully a chill weekend, so we can have a nice chill weekend together. We're about 4k in. We're nearly home actually though, so it might just be a bit less than 5, but I'm feeling really good, and it's actually been quite fast, so good. Dinner time. I'm making chicken and sweet potato. Actually, I need to moisturise my face. This is the Skin of Me daily doser that you all know I love. Actually, should we try something fun and new? I was gonna fake tan tonight, but maybe not. But a tanned face does go a long way, and Skin of Me, what am I chatting about? Skinny Tan sent me some of their face stuff, which is so, oh yeah. Okay, right, so I've got, this looks glittery, coconut water, face tanning serum drops,
No Tox. So this was Claire who did my spray tan's favourite one. And then we've also got the Face Turning Wonder Drops. Then we've also got, that they sent me, but I've got one as well. Like a little thing for it, which I want to use. So let's use it. Let's have some fun. And then I guess it doesn't get on my hands. So what I think I'm going to do is, or maybe I'll just do it in the lid of my moisturiser. Is that weird? Okay, so we've got a big dollop of my moisturiser. What one do we think we should use? Should we use Claire's favourite? The No Tox ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5. Oh, I feel like I'm painting my face. Well, that little swipe there is very nice. Okay, maybe that's good. Now we can make dinner. Back to this. Let's cut up some sweet potato. My face feels like funny now. I wish I just used my hands. Like I feel like I've had a brush on my face. I have. I always rinse my sweet potato because I feel like sometimes they're like muddy. That is the one veg that I will wash. I'm gonna cut these up into little fries as always, and I'm gonna pop it all in the oven because the sweet potato is gonna go in the oven too. And I'm probably gonna chuck, I'm having asparagus, I'll probably chuck the asparagus in the oven too, but obviously not at the same time as them all because it doesn't need like 20 minutes. I think I'm also gonna start, I feel like I'm speaking really softly, sorry. I don't know if I'm just like tired or what. I think I'm gonna start this program called Rise and Fall that my mum taught me to watch. It's giving Traitor vibes. She said it was really good and she's just texted me again saying don't forget to watch it. I'm not seeing my boyfriend this week. Well, it's just fine. But it feels like a while since I've seen him. I mean, I seen him last week, but it was just for like an hour. But I wasn't supposed to see him at all, so I'm gonna cover these in Cajun and salt. I will show you when my dinner's done. I will not show you me cooking, don't worry, because we've all seen me cook sweet potato and chicken who knows how many times at this point. This is what dreams are made of. No, I'm joking, also obviously a bit extreme, but what an evening.
We're not seeing as much teeth whitening or diet tea. Maybe have come out.
I never did that.
Of the era.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, it was a good brand. It wasn't a classic like high smile, luminous thing that
Events done. We've ended up coming to. How did you take that off?
Yeah,
have I got a pomegranate on top?
I don't have a pomegranate.
We've come to Disham to get some food. We went for the. I'm with Lydia, by the way. We went for the most basic choices that we got told everybody orders because the menu was a little bit confusing. But we've got like 2 hours till our train, so well, like an hour and a half. Good morning, everybody. So it is Thursday. I am now back from London. Clearly, I just hate vlogging in London, but I also feel like whenever I'm in London, I don't know, I'm not doing very vloggy things. As you see, we went to the Blogosphere travel show thing, which we weren't at for that long, to be honest. We listened to Bronte's talked to 2 or 3 of the brands that were there, and then that was kind of it. And then we left and I had dinner with Lydia and I came back, which was all really lovely, but I think I'm going to start limiting my London trips to like 1 or 2 a month, and I'm just going to have to start being picky because they do cost a fortune. And recently I'm finding myself saying yes to the majority of things, and it's not like, it costs literally like minimum £100 to get up to London and back, like absolute minimum. I don't have the money for that. So I'm going to start limiting myself. I'm actually making my way, I didn't realise it was raining, otherwise I would have put on something that wasn't a literal gilet. For God's sake. I'm making my way over to Media City because the other day, I don't know if I said this at the beginning of the vlog, I found like a wellbeing event, free wellbeing event. So I'm having deja vu. I'm gonna go over and see what it's about, what it's like, who's there. I've just booked onto one of the talks on laughter yoga. I definitely have said this, haven't I?
The prefrontal cortex and very, very cognitive. We also have inhibitory neurotransmitters, which
I went to the first talk and it was actually quite interesting. There is like a financial well-being one at 1 that I'm kind of intrigued to go to. I haven't actually got a ticket for it, but I'm sure it won't be an issue. Like, I'm sure you can turn up, and now I know where it is as well. But I've got like an hour before this like laughter yoga that I'm doing. So I've come to Costa because I've got tonight's video to just like watch through. This talk was quite funny because she was talking about being like stressed and always being tired and nutrition. And I was like, I couldn't keep my eyes open while she was talking, even though I've had like 9 hours sleep. Like, I'm so exhausted. So definitely food for thought, quite literally. But anyway, let's finish this up. I have just finished half an hour of laughter yoga, and I can confidently say that is probably the most like uncomfortable, awkward thing I've probably ever done in my life. Like, that is probably the most just out of my comfort zone, just a bit awkward that I think I've genuinely ever felt. Which is hilarious because it's like laughter yoga, and I do not mean to shit on it because it was funny and it made me laugh, and like I get it, I get the point, and I 100%, I say almost agree with it. I do you know what I mean? Like, I get it, I get that it would work. I understand the concept of it, 100%. But I think there's a lot of people coming to these things. Like, I think that was like a office little wellness afternoon out, because I think a lot of people in there knew each other. Like, some people didn't, but they were like significantly older. Do you know what I mean? They were like middle-aged women that were like by themselves. I feel like at that age you don't even care anymore, and I feel like they were there, you know, like seeing if it was something they would maybe want to bring their work to. I just felt very awkward because I was like, I was the youngest person there that was alone. There was like 2 other people my age, but they were with the rest of them. It was just a bit awkward. Like, you sit there going, mango, mango, mango. Oh, going like, and like we did 2 dances. Like, I wish I could show you what we did. We did 2 dances where we were literally going like, mango, 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 ha 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 ha. Oh my god, it was so awkward. It was awkward. And now I think I want to do a podcast episode, which is why I went today, you know, to like see if I could get inspired, like if someone could tell me like something that sparked a bit of something, you know. And I want to do an episode on like how important it is to make yourself feel uncomfortable and step out of your comfort zone. I just can't find my hairbrush anywhere. We are obviously back in the flat. I finished up that video. I've made the thumbnail. It's uploading. I'd like tried to clean my flat. I cleaned all my dishes. Oh, there's a hairbrush. Oh my god, guys, my legs. my glutes. Woo! They're tight. I've not done some proper glute. I didn't even like really do any proper glute work. I've not done any weight training in ages, and I went in super light yesterday. I thought I went in really easy, but I had like glute kickbacks, not like donkey ones, you know those to the side. I was trying to mimic it, and then I realised I'm literally sat down. And I was thinking yesterday, oh yes, I've missed these so much. Like, you can really feel it in your glute and only your glute. Same goes for today, let me tell you that. My bum is so sore. I literally can't get up and down, but I've got a 3K, super easy, super slow run. So I was about to say, I'm gonna go run, do that. Quite literally, I'm gonna go and run and do that. I think I'll be absolutely fine. It's just like getting up and down. And then I really would love to come back and have a bath, because then I'm gonna go get my waxed. And TMI, so I apologise in advance if you don't like TMI. Skip. I feel like I need to put you higher a bit. I have not been this hairy since I think the day that I decided to start shaving when I was like 12. I probably wasn't 12, I was probably older than 12, but like, I've not been this hairy in so long. Last time they were like, try and leave it a bit longer. It was like exactly 4 weeks, and I was like, okay. Now it's been 6 because I'm getting my cervix. I don't know why I whispered that, because that's not a funny thing to whisper. I'm getting my cervix biopsy next week. Essentially like an early smear test, but it's not a smear test because you can't actually have like this. I'm pretty sure this is right. You can't actually do the same thing that a smear test is
at this age, like this young. So I don't know what exactly it is they do in a smear test. Maybe I have got this wrong because I thought it was the same thing, but they essentially, I'd put my legs like I'm literally gonna be pregnant, and they go in and they snip a little bit off, like get a little bit out so they can test it. I didn't want to be really hairy for that, so I've been putting it off a little bit, and I've just not had reason to, you know, do that. And you can't have a bath for like 24 hours afterwards, so I'd love to come back and have a bath afterwards, but it's already 2:30. We are about to go in. I don't know why I'm a bit nervous this time. I think it's because, like I said, a little bit longer than usual. Brazilian waxing company. If you're in Manchester, need hairs ripped out of you, this is the best place I've ever been waxed, ever. It's incredible. This is it. I just put this on my Instagram story, so if you've seen my Instagram story from last week, sorry you're gonna hear it again. I was literally just putting my hoodie on, and I heard a weird noise, and I watched over, and I watched my lilies snap in half. Like, what the fuck? I literally just put on my story 2 minutes ago, like, oh my god, so pretty. I've just realised now there's literally not a drop of water in, but I keep putting more in every day, and they've literally all just, how weird is that? I'm not joking, every single one at the exact same time just like flopped. Bizarre. I'm pretty sure 100% that I'm gonna come on my period because this vlog is just one big TMI. I keep farting, I'm really gassy. And I get like that on my period, and I go to the toilet so much on my period. I know you do too, so no shame. I'm meeting Tia now, and Leah, her flatmate's coming, and we decided to walk to comedy. So, big slow there. We are on our way. We've got a new member tonight. We've actually got a few new members tonight.
So many members, we're making our group grow bigger.
I think there's literally about 10 of us going.
Let's just get there and no one said.
But I'm also thinking about, there's like 10 of us. What do we sit? Do we sit in a row? Do we sit 5 in front, 5 behind?
Yeah.
Because then they're gonna go, oh, you 10 a group, and we're all gonna go, it's gonna be really awkward.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yay, that's us.
Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. How are we? So it is obviously Friday now. I spent all morning cleaning this flat. How many times have you heard that from me? But I filmed it for TikTok, so I didn't vlog it. So if you do want to see a nice little cleaning reset montage, it's over on my TikTok. And then I didn't really have time. I wanted to like clean and do a food shop before therapy. Therapy's at 2, it's currently 1 PM. So I was like, I don't really have a lot of time to walk all the way over to Tesco and come back, because I also want to like, is journaling the right word? Like journaling, planning, just kind of like basically trying to find out what I want to talk about today in therapy, because I don't like turning up not really knowing. I feel like sometimes it's a waste of, my therapist is not cheap by any means. It's actually really quite expensive. And yeah, there's no point turning up not knowing like what I want to speak about. So I just want to do a bit of like journaling about the last 2 weeks and see if anything comes up, anything that like I'm dying to talk about. I basically don't want to go in with no clue what I want to say. So I knew I really wanted to do that before I left, before therapy even. So I went to the Co-op and got a meal deal instead for lunch. And I might go after therapy, but me and Tia are going to see a play tonight. Comedy was really good. First few acts weren't great, but then the last 2 were really, really good. And the last one did his whole entire show set that he's like trialing. So it was like 50 minutes and he was actually really funny, so that was good. And then yeah, we got back quite late because of that. I think we got back at like 11:30, and then whenever I come back late from somewhere, I can't help but stay on my phone in bed, and I literally didn't go to sleep until 1 AM. I was on TikTok, so that really wasn't like me. Anyway, so we've got a play, and I think Tia's gonna cook dinner because God, I'm losing track of what I'm saying now. Yeah, she was like, I'll cook because you've cooked a few times now, and I was like, oh, what a treat, all right. So I think we're gonna make fajitas. I'm actually updated. I really didn't know what I wanted from lunch from the Co-op, because I normally hate meal deal pastas. And I also don't love meal deal sandwiches, but it's actually quite good. I've got a Pepsi Max to my drink. What else did you expect? Even though I've got 12 in the fridge. And we got a Boost. I tried to get a protein bar because I thought they were included, but they weren't. So, fine. I'll have a chocolate bar. Anyway, I'm gonna chill for an hour, do some journaling, probably get myself nice and upset. No, hopefully not. I am feeling good, so we'll see. I was silly to think that I might not cry preparing for therapy. I'm okay. I know my weekly vlogs have had a bit of a sad theme recently, but I am absolutely fine. I'm actually having, bloody hell, I thought it was a Monday then, it's Friday. You've seen that I've had a really great week and I've been absolutely, what the fuck have I vlogged this week? When did
this week, how's it Friday? I feel like it's Monday. But I'm kind of just popping in to show the realness, because I think some people kind of think, well, maybe not, but I think sometimes when you see influencers especially, I don't know why, I think it's because influencers tell you like, oh, you know, I've just had a hard therapy session, or just speak about mental health and therapy and stuff, but you never see them sad. So you kind of, I think sometimes can assume that therapy is always good and therapy is always healing, but it's it's not. Like, it's like my second ever podcast episode, self-care is not a face mask, and it's just me talking about like how hard self-care is and how hard actually like healing is and how hard self-growth can actually be, and it's not all face masks and baths and rainbows and butterflies, and like it's actually a really tricky thing. And I think I just wanted to pop in here and say that, because I think even my weekly vlog last week, part of me felt really uncomfortable that I was telling you I'd had a bad week, and obviously you've seen some reality moments, but obviously you're never going to see someone at their worst. And this is something Emma Chamberlain actually spoke about in her recent podcast, and I just thought, God, it's actually so true. Like, you've seen me going, I've had a really bad week, but then seeing me giggling on the Monday and giggling with my boyfriend on the Tuesday, didn't see my mental breakdown on like Monday and Tuesday nights where I was like in bits screaming into my pillow. Like, obviously as well, like obviously I'm not going to show you that. You wouldn't put that of yourself out there either. And also it's a weird thing to put out there, because it's like, am I crying for help? But then if you're telling people you've had a bad week, but you don't look like you have, it's like, oh, well, your bad weeks aren't as bad as my bad weeks. Like, how come you can have such a bad week and bounce back, kind of, do you know what I mean? It's only ever like half the reality. I don't know why I'm popping this in, but I just thought it's probably a good thing to touch on. Like, here I am preparing for therapy, and like, it's a hard thing to do. Like, I know a lot of my friends who would love to go to therapy, but they just don't think they're there yet because they don't think they're ready to talk about it. Because like, it's not an easy thing to do by any means. It's actually really quite difficult. So I think I just wanted to pop this in here to say, if you are thinking about therapy, or if you're struggling with therapy, or if you don't, I don't know, like if you've started and you're like, fuck, I'm sad, didn't think this was gonna happen, or if you're about to start and you think all of your problems are gonna vanish, I'm sorry, but it's not what happens. It's so crazy recently. I've really been thinking about the thing of just like, no good days without bad days, no rainbows without rain. No, I feel like a lot of the quotes I've been saying recently that people have been like commenting on and liking, like I posted a TikTok that was like, you've got to be this girl to be that girl, because my flat was a mess. And I was like, well, it's so true. I do have to scrub my flat clean, pick up all my dirty laundry, go and do my food shop when my flat's really dirty, to then set myself up to be that girl for the week. Like, you have to be this girl to be that girl. Someone posted on the story yesterday, my vlog saying, with me saying you have to be a loser sometimes to be slay, and everyone was like, ha, I love that. And I was like, this is all just funny ways of saying that like you can't have good days without bad days, which is so true. And I think that's just how therapy is, and it's such a simple thing. But yeah, me just like crying then, I was like, do you know what, if anyone can benefit from this or feel validated that like, yeah, some influencers, and me as well, like I'll talk about, oh, therapy didn't go that well, and then I'll go on a nice sunshine walk and people probably think, oh, you're not sad. You know, obviously that therapy was bad, but you don't look sad. But after most therapy sessions, I'm in bits. But obviously I'm not going to show that. So I feel like, yeah, you deserve, like I should mention that obviously you're never going to see someone's like a true sadness. I don't know if this is really silly and pointless for me to say, but Emma Chamberlain's podcast talking about this really related to me a few weeks ago. I was like, wow, that's so true. And then I feel like I've almost portrayed what I so badly, not related to, like agreed with. I agreed with it like 3 weeks ago or something, 2 weeks ago when I listened to it. And then I feel like since then, I've been saying in my vlogs all this stuff without obviously showing you that. And I'm not saying, you know, I should show you me having a mental breakdown. Not a mental breakdown, that's bad. I probably shouldn't say that because it's not a mental breakdown, it's just me being sad. But obviously I'm not going to show you that. But I feel like it's, I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it, but I just thought it was a really good point. But yeah, part of my therapy session and I'm getting rather upset. I just thought, don't know where I was going with it. Maybe someone can relate to it, find it useful, find it validating.
take from it what you will, or maybe you just think it's an interesting point about influencers posting about therapy saying they're upset, but they never obviously look upset because obviously they're not going to post them very upset. You're always talking in like past tense, which sometimes can make it hard to think that they were ever that sad because you can't see it. Obviously you can't see it because we don't know you every single second of our lives, and you know, why the fuck would I put me crying against my pillow on YouTube? Because there would be someone in the comments like, yeah, just say this for these. Anyway, I'm over-explaining myself now in true Megan Short style, so I'm just gonna go back to what I was doing. This is always my therapy setup, by the way. Some kind of fun beverage, my box of tissues, and then my laptop stand. Okay, therapy done. It was good. I feel like that is like completely the point of what I was saying earlier. Like when I say to my boyfriend like, oh, therapy was good, he kind of automatically assumes, he doesn't really now. Over the weeks we're explaining, you know, oh, it was good. He's like, oh, okay, good. And I think people automatically assume that means, you know, you didn't cry and it went really well, or it went well, like you didn't cry, you spoke about happy things. To me, a good therapy session is when I come away, I've cried, I've thought, and I've kind of like realised something. So it was good. I did get myself upset for a minute, but that makes for a good therapy session. We're gonna go to Tesco now quickly and grab some food. So let's go. Let's just go. I was about to change my jumper, but then I realised I don't want to. So we're not gonna. I just don't know whether I want to put a what do you call those things? A handbag on. I might actually. I kind of really want to buy a bottle of rosé actually. I was just looking there and I was like, oh, I don't need my ID. I'm not going to buy alcohol because I'm not supposed to be drinking. I said I was going to go champagne sober, but I'd actually really love a glass of rosé. Tia doesn't drink rosé though. I accidentally went a little bit flour happy. I have 4 bunches. Oops, but they were actually quite cheap, so it's okay. But in my defence, I think I spent £15 on flowers and I got 3 bunches of tulip and a bunch of this. So cute. So I got myself a nice big fancy loaf of bread. I didn't actually check the date on it. 4th of April, ages. White sourdough. Yes, please. Because I'm going to make some sandwiches. I never make sandwiches. Obviously, I got some unsweetened soy milk. There was definitely things where I noticed it was more expensive, like the milk. But then the club card made some of it actually really quite reasonable. We got some brioche. So I spent exactly £30, which isn't really much less or more than I would have spent in like Aldi, but I probably did get a little bit less. Some chopped tomatoes. I got a carton because I couldn't see any cans. Lightest Philadelphia, and this is what I mean. I got like, well, not quite a lot, but I got like, to be honest, quite a few things. I got 2 Richmond mints, whereas normally in Aldi I would just buy like 1. But that's what I do when I go to Tesco. I try and buy like a few veggie things because I don't like the Aldi veggie stuff. And then I got some Linda McCartney meatballs. So that there is like 3 different meal preps, 2 mints and a meatballs. Normally I get some Richmond mints for like the time being, and then I'll get like the Linda McCartney mints to put in the freezer, but they didn't have Linda McCartney mints. So I got some meatballs as a nice change. I got some cheddar. What else did I get? I've treated myself to some dry mango. Mixed leaf salad. I've already got cucumber for the sandwiches. And then I got a big pack of raspberries because the big pack was the same price as the smaller pack with a club card. Look at me, I'm such a mum. And then I also got 4 protein yogurts. I've not had these ones, the Linda for ages because obviously I don't go to like branded shops. I just normally go to Aldi. And there was an avocado on reduced for like 57p. There was quite a few of these, but you could tell some of them were like pure mush. And me and Tia are going to do fajitas, so I thought if she hasn't got avocado, we can have an avocado, and if not, then I'll have some avocado toast tomorrow. And then a big chicken mini fillet. That's actually all I bought. I'm going to have some dried mango. I'm absolutely sweating in this jumper. Guys, my car's sold! Woo! So I've got some extra money, which is so good. Very helpful. This is also why I kind of bought some flowers.
Oh my god, that's so weird.
Everything we do is fucking weird.
I watched a TikTok and it was a compilation
Yeah, I don't know.
of a guy doing this like but loads of times in his life. It's not weird.
Kind of weird,
Anyways,
yeah.
Haul. The things I got from the co-op. You know what's really sad?
Did you get it all from the co-op?
Well, I was gonna be really smart and get it from
Payday!
and get it from Lidl. And then I was in Lidl and I was like, is it really that much difference?
You were in Lidl, you decided no co-op's better. Really? You were in the shop?
I prioritised my arm strength and I thought, oh. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. So one
Did you use your
onion.
co-op membership?
Yeah. One onion.
Nice.
Do you like onions?
Yeah.
Great.
Can I have liters of that onions?
Of course. I mean, I'm actually kind of lacking in the veg department.
I've got some peppers.
Oh. One singular pepper.
I'm gonna go to cake
I've
by
got
myself.
some cheese.
Nice.
Oh no, don't go without me.
We got what here?
Chicken.
Taste that medium. 2. Whoa.
Well, I
Bulk
wasn't
in
sure how
season.
many we needed, so
Yeah.
I brought them both in and I'll just pick up my spare. Because you know, living crisis, I'm gonna have to take it back. Guac.
Nice. I bought an avocado that was reduced because I thought maybe Tia won't buy avocado, so I'll buy some.
Wow. Sour creme.
What? You bought all of this in co-op?
Yeah.
How much did you spend?
And Vegeta kit.
Yeah.
Lovely. Got honey. I knew you wouldn't. It's fine. And I got us 2 passion fruit martini cans.
Cut back to my fucking clip earlier. It's so weird.
Really? What?
I was like, oh no, I won't bring my handbag to Tesco. And I was like, oh no, I will. It's a really fancy glass of rosé. And I was like, oh, but Tia doesn't like rosé. Maybe I'll get like some second. I thought, no, that's really weird. And I was like, but I do really fancy a drink tonight.
Yeah, me too. Wow. Smashed it.
Oh, I've got some lime, I've got some ice.
Yeah.
Oh, Friday
It feels like a Sunday, but yeah.
That is so weird. How weird is this as well? I just texted her saying, do you have any scissors? Because I need some scissors. And she was like, oh my. She was like, is this weird or is this.
I don't know what you're going to say.
But you really don't want to tell the scissors story?
How mine broke too.
Yeah. She was like, what do you need scissors for? And I was like, she was like, oh no, my god, mine literally broke yesterday. Why? What do you need them for? And I said, oh, I need to cut my flowers. And she was like, mine broke. Cut them flowers.
Yeah, they did. It wasn't yesterday though. It was like last week, but I was doing this and the handle just came off and I was like, but yeah, I tried to make them last as long as I could because I thought I can't buy any more. This one I was and this one I was £800 in the overdraft. I was like, I can't buy scissors. But then Lee bought scissors.
That is so funny.
Obviously I was like a half amount I've been paid, but
I said half. Yeah, okay. Does this mean you're going to take over cooking? Can I be on fun drink duty?
yeah. I've been so excited for this.
Yeah. Me too.
Can I have some juice? Oh no, it's okay then.
No, that's fine. But I nearly bought you more today, and then I did the same thing with the arm strength coming back from Tesco.
It's the worst.
I thought, I don't know if I've got it in me to
It's
buy.
really hard. I
Squash.
feel like it's out.
Do you not want me to make the fun drinks, or are they once we sit down?
No, I make fun drinks. Go for it. I'm just a bit parched. But that'll parch me. Oh no, don't be
I
daft.
don't really drink it.
Don't drink it.
Not really. Do you want a fun peach sparkling moment?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. You're a bit overwhelmed.
No.
That's probably not really good.
All I do is cook the chicken, isn't it?
Gonna taste very peach.
All I do is cook the chicken, add in the pepper, add in the onion, and then like just put it all in one bowl and we'll just spoon it out.
Yeah, leave it in the pan for
You
all I
got a
care.
pan?
Oh no. Shit.
Did I tell you about the time when I put a bowl on the hob?
A bowl?
Put a bowl. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, so it was before I'd moved out. I was younger then, okay, young and naive. And my mum had left me some bolognese.
Oh! Stepped away.
I thought this just normal wall. I thought I was being I was like, wow, I'm saving up the washing. Like,
Wait, so why doesn't that work?
it done.
Shattered.
Yeah. So I went to go pick up the bowl.
That is so
in
much you could do
the
that.
bottom of the bowl wasn't attached. So I did this and the pasta went everywhere. Like the full bowl had shattered. I was like, oh man, that doesn't really work.
That is hilarious.
Oh god.
Wow. That's legitness.
It's legitness, thank you.
Woohoo!
Oh, it's delicious.
Yeah, I'm excited. This is a full shebang. Oh, do you want lettuce?
Oh, yeah.
Yum.
Oh.
Slanted.
You're making me really insecure.
Guys, how crazy is this? Tia was like, oh look, a bottle of Prosecco is £17. And we were like, okay, don't know why it's not focusing.
That is crazy.
This is the, look how cute this is. This is the little, I'm surprised, this is huge.
It is cute.
Bear in mind where we just were.
Yeah.
Out there's the cutest little bar moment
They do
ever.
pies. They sell pies. And
They do
have
loads of
like
cute quizzes.
8 different types of pies. I think also like a pie and drink place. So I saw something where it was like a glass of something and a pie for £6.
Yeah, they did loads of pies to be fair. And they had quiz night, and they had another thing out about another play they've got in May.
Pianoki.
Oh yeah. This is called
Pianoki?
53-2, by the way.
Apparently it's a very known place though.
Oh really? Who said?
That was really wrong. So I was like, when I did my showreel, the guy, he mentioned it. He was like, oh, I'm going like 53-2, and I was like, what? And he was like, you've never had a 53-2, and I was like, oh.
Oh, so is that why you then looked?
Yeah.
Oh! We're going to tuck in, because I can't do 2 things at once, so we'll give you a review. Is there an interval, I'm assuming? It's like 2 hours long.
Yeah.
Morning. So the plays were really good. So like we said, it was like 6 mini plays. One of them, oh my god, like me and Tia were like bawling. Like I was one more line away from like them saying one more line away from me like literally having a breakdown. Like it was so fucking sad and raw, but it was so good because like seconds before that it was like hilarious. Seamless transition, it was so good. Anyway, I'm gonna make some breakfast and I've got a block class like in town. It's a breathwork class at 11:30. So I think I'm just gonna chill until then. So I've come out into town and I kind of just like messed up my timings because I was like, it was 10:15. I was like, do you know what, I'll just go to Boots before, it's the only place I need to go, I'll just get up and go. But obviously the trams go every 12 minutes and I left and the tram was there and I was like, okay, mess that up then. And now I'm just like 20 minutes early for my class. Like I didn't have enough time to go to Boots, but I'm way too early for my class. So I don't really know what to do. I'm just gonna go and vlog and just sit there, I think, because there's not really anything else for me to do. I've already had a coffee, otherwise I'd sit and get a coffee, but I think I've actually just realised I'm walking the complete wrong way. So I think I need to turn around. Because I was just getting my camera and I was like, yeah, I'm just walking to... And I was like, no, you're not actually, are you? You're walking the complete wrong way, I think. Anyway, got myself a little smoothie afterwards. It was a great breath class. I'll talk more about it when I get home. 15 minutes is an uncomfortable amount of time to be thinking about your breath sometimes, especially when you've got a bit of a active mind like myself. But it's good to do things that like feel a bit uncomfortable because hopefully one day they won't feel as uncomfortable. But yeah, I got myself a smoothie afterwards because I want to go into Boots and I was a bit hungry. It definitely tastes like protein. You can definitely taste it. Because I was going to get a boost and I was like, no, I'll get this and then hopefully by the time I get into town it'll be like half gone. It's also quite cold now and this is freezing too cold. So I'm going to put you away so I can keep switching hands so that my hands don't get that cold, but I literally just need to go into Boots. Don't let me go anywhere else. There was somewhere else, to be fair, in my head that I was like, oh, I need to go there too, but I can't remember, which is probably for the best. I am back. I've made myself some nice avocado toast. with the sour bread that shows you that I bought yesterday. Oh my god, that is so good. Oh my god, yeah. That was incredible. I'll probably have another one. You can eat this, watch who can make the most money, Paris edition on the Bait Squad. I absolutely love the Bait Squad. I think they're fucking hilarious. And then I'm going to film my podcast and I'm going to go for a run. And I might go and watch a musical by myself tonight. I'm a silly, silly gal that should have ran earlier today because it's 5 o'clock and I have just finished the podcast. But obviously I need to edit and upload it. And I need to go on a 45-minute run. And I can't actually go to the gym because I, have an off-peak membership. Oh no, it's Saturday, so I can go all day. Maybe I'll go to the gym actually. No, I should run. Because I think I'm going to start my period tomorrow and I don't want to run on my period. Oh my god, stress of the century. Well, not really. Kind of, I'm not going to lie. So I went to the gym. So I was like, right, let me just go to the gym quick. Obviously I've got a co-op pizza because I've literally got to leave. I booked some musical tickets. So I was like, let me go to the gym. It's a quick session. I do not want to miss it. Let me just go get it done and come back real quick. We're supposed to have like an hour to get ready. I literally need to leave in like 15 minutes. I only went and lost my keys in the gym. But like, make this make sense because they're nowhere in the gym. Absolutely nowhere. The gym's bloody unstaffed because it's a Saturday, which I didn't realise Pure Gyms went completely unstaffed at some point because is that not really dangerous for a gym? But yeah, I have no key. I just had to get let in by reception. I've already emptied my bag about 4 times and I just don't have a key. Where the fuck is my key? And everybody's seen me do about 6 laps around the gym. I only went to about 3, I went to 3 different like stations, 3 different points in the gym. Yeah, I don't have my key. And it was nowhere. I have no clue. I have no fucking clue. So let's get ready to go to a musical. I'm very stressed about my key. I'm just like a bit worried someone's picked it up. I mean, they don't know where it is. They don't know what flat it belongs to or even what building or where I live, but I don't understand how it just vanishes. God's sake, Megan. How have I managed that?
Just 2 minutes to leave.
Guys, I made it and I had time to get a rosé. Thank God. We could chill. I'm back. I've actually been back for really quite long, guys. I feel like a mess. It was so good. I haven't seen a musical in so long and I'm so happy that I got there on time and I, managed to get in and see it. And I got myself a glass of rosé, as you saw. And what's new? My flat is somehow a mess. I really want to put stuff in the dishwasher and just... But I really don't have that much. Like, it's really not dishwasher worthy. I wonder if should I just put stuff in the dishwasher? And then I'll put the dishwasher on like tomorrow evening. Stuff's going in the dishwasher. It's going in the dishwasher! It's not gonna go. I'm not gonna put it in the dishwasher. I'm a liar! I'm not gonna put it in the dishwasher. I'm not. I'm gonna fill my sink with hot water and just wash it like a normal person. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this vlog here because it is Saturday night and tomorrow I'm gonna film another video for Monday and just have a relatively, hopefully, chill Sunday other than my run. I think I might be going out for lunch now with some friends as well, which will be lovely, but yeah, it should be super chill. So I will see you I'll see you on Monday, but not the Monday I'm talking about, the next Monday, with who knows what video. These weekly vlogs go up like so far in advance now. It starts on Monday and then you see it the next Thursday, like 10 days later, do you know what I mean? From the time the vlog started to the time it goes live, it's like over a week. So yeah, I have no idea what's going on next Monday. But yeah, love you so much, hope you enjoyed the video. My flat is an absolute tip. What's new? I'll see you